Everyone, back again with another video, and this time I'll be going through all my PSA and SGC graded cards from the year 1970. So it's 2019 as I'm doing this video, early January, and Topps Heritage will be coming out sometime soon, and they're going to be paying homage to this 1970 Topps design. So I wanted to go through the cards I have graded from the original 1970 set. I'm doing this in my guest room on the bed because I don't have room in my office to have all these laid out to do it the way I like to do it. So I'm going to try to keep back at kind of a far angle because for whatever reason my device is not it's having problems focusing. So looking at the design, cool. Well, I'm loaded with Hall of Famers. You got that Vida Blue rookie, Gene Tenace rookie, not a Hall of Famers, but both key players. Vida Blue had a really good, strong early career before he kind of faded quickly out of into oblivion. To those of you who may not know, league leader set full of Hall of Famers. You know, lots of couple Willie McCovey cards in there. You know, like Killebrew, Reggie Jackson, that home run leaders with Hank Aaron and Willie McCovey. That ERA leaders has got 3 Hall of Famers, all of my PC with Bob Gibson, Steve Carlton, Juan Marichal. They put the overall leader up top and big, and then the smaller leaders in the bottom. So that strikeout leader is a really cool card with Tom Seaver. You got Phil Niekro, Ferguson Jenkins, Juan Marichal all in there. Other strikeout leaders with Fergie Jenkins, Bob Gibson. Then you've got a couple, another rookie card here. That's for the Ralph Garr. Really good hitter in the 70s. Didn't have a lengthy career, but he had some really great seasons. And then this really cool set, you'll probably see this again. These are from National League NL playoffs. So left, Tom Seaver wins the opener, and then Nolan Ryan comes in to save the day, and I don't know, was that game 3? So Nolan Ryan was not a star. He was not a normal. I don't think he was a normal rotational starter in 1969. He eventually became a star, but he wasn't that star player back on that amazing Met team. He was kind of a spot role pitcher. And did a good job, showed a lot of promise, had a great live arm, but just wasn't very accurate. And then he gets traded off in the early 70s to the Angels and just becomes a superstar. Then Juan Marichal, look at a young Steve Carlton, Fergie Jenkins, Willie McCovey. Another rookie card, the Bill Buckner rookie card, and obviously infamous Bill Buckner. 16, 17 years before his infamous ball between the legs in the '86 World Series. Some more Hall of Famers with the Rod Carew, Tom Seaver, Lou Brock. This is Jim Bunning's last card. It's 1970. Young Jim Palmer. And then on to this interesting design. These are the All-Star cards. They pay homage to the 1961 Topps where they're kind of busting out of that newspaper. So really cool. There's a cartoon on the back. I'm really a big fan of these. Like I said, once again, loaded with Hall of Famers. Centering is an issue on these. To get these in an 8 like that Willie McCovey, they come at a premium. So 6s and 7s is fine, especially for guys like Pete Rose, Hank Aaron. These have really good eye appeal. I think for the Hank Aaron in particular, the centering is just a little bit off. But I'll take them in a 6. Otherwise, I'm trying to get most of the stuff near mid 7. A few near mid to mid 8s, but primarily 7s on these if you'll notice the trend here. Marichal, Frank Robinson. Some of these guys have the 61 and the 70 All-Star cards. Frank Robinson, Hank Aaron. 2 of those guys. There's the Hank Aaron card. Cool card from 1970. One of the 300 great cards of the 20th century. Bob Gibson, Joe Morgan, Jim Catfish Hunter. Coming on here, you got that Pete Rose. I had this card, was given to me. You go back to my video for the Blue Jacket 66 contest. I talk about the young Air Force guy, Tom Noe. He gave me his collection. One of those cards was this Pete Rose card. Not this particular one, but same card. And they had laminated it somehow and destroyed the card. But it was cool, and it was like, wow. I consider it my most, like one of my best old cards that I had in my collection. It was pretty cool. So I was excited to get that in near mid 7, graded in a nice condition. Another really good player from that era, Darrell Evans, not Dwight Evans, Darrell Evans. Great home run hitter in the 70s and early 80s. Not a Hall of Famer, but a great hitter nonetheless. Then you're looking at some of the high numbers. You got some great Hall of Famers with Don Sutton. That Ernie Banks is a high numbered. Frank Robinson's difficult. And then this is the most difficult high number card, or probably the most expensive. This Nolan Ryan, really cool card showing him in the Mets. Once again, he is not a star by any means in the organization. So he's got that high numbered card, and probably just glad to get in the set. Then O-Pee-Chee Bob Gibson and Airman 7. On to these Major League photo stamps. These are very difficult to get, much more difficult than the 1969. I have quite a few of the 69. That's because a large cache or roll of that 69 was found. It's just a cache that came in sheets of 9. So they're a little bit harder to come by the 70s because they didn't find a whole big stash of them like they did the 69s. And then something I'm really passionate about, the Kellogg's cards, the 3D imagery. This was the first year they did that. I believe it was done by a company called Exogram. In '68, Topps had experimented with 3D cards. Those are extremely rare and valuable. I don't have any of those, but eventually this technology finally caught up, and in 1978, kids were able to get their hands on these. Loaded with Hall of Famers. I think you could mail these in to get them out of cereal. I think you could even buy packs with these as well. I've seen them. Maybe that's like a repackaged product. I don't know on that exactly, but they're not that expensive really, and you can get some really key Hall of Famers at good grades and good prices. I want to highlight this one here, this Bob Gibson. The one on the right is the common one. Its innings pitched was 76, meant 9. Not at all rare. The one on the left, the 59 innings is blank. So extremely rare. Let me go and flip that over for you to show you kind of what to look for in that. Let's see, there's a blank spot right there. Sorry about that. It's not very sharp or focused. I apologize. And then over here, Milton Bradley does another set. They did a set 69. That was kind of like the cards were connected. You had to tear them out. So the grading is tough on those. Very easy on these. These are already pre-cut. Kind of have rounded corners. So not at all uncommon to get these in really high grade. They're very low appeal. They don't show the team logo, and they're black and white. So they're about as bland as you can get. But a lot of Hall of Famers. Every one of these Hall of Famers I have somewhat of a PC on. So wanted to get them all into the collection. Okay, so pardon the movement. I'm going to take us over because I have so much stuff. I'm going to take us over here to the side. I want to show you the key rookie card from this year, if it'll focus. There we go, the Thurman Munson rookie card from 1970. Not as cool as his 1971, and you'll find that there's a couple guys. I think I saw a video. I think it was Blue Jacket 66 just got the second year Johnny Bench rookie card with that, the rookie cup, and it's so gorgeous and so much better than his regular rookie card. Another case here with the Thurman Munson. It's a nice card, right? But not nearly as gorgeous as a 71, which I'll probably do in another video. I have that card. And that card has got special centering issues as well as those black borders and edges that make it really tough. But still, that's the best rookie card in the 70 set. Then Topps came out with these as well, these supers. Very, high gloss, very thick card stock. They had a 69 super set that was regular size, smaller issue. So this is the first time they kind of did it jumbo. I guess if you look at the Topps Giants from 64, they kind of combine the two to make this. So kind of an imaginative new way to do things. And here's another thing I'm really passionate about, the Transogram set. Very similar to the 69 Transogram, except these were issued in boxes of 3. So you got 3 cards on the back, 3 figures. Transogram was trying to save their toy company and thought, hey, let's go in the baseball realm. So they did baseball figures and with cards on the back. Ultimately didn't work, they still failed. But I've got a separate video on this if you're interested in just looking at these individually. But for time's sake, I'm going to scroll through these. Very tough to get. Very tough to get. I bought a large lot of these SGC graded ones. Some of these are like the finest examples that are out there. I think I got them for a steal. A lot of commons, a couple guys, Willie McCovey, Juan Marichal, guys I PC, Al Kaline. As you go down here, these are the ones that are the higher grade at the bottom. If they were PSA graded, some of these might be some of the best examples, copies out there. Once again, not a lot of big names, but still really cool. A tough to get item from 1970. You saw these transograms come out in Heritage last year in homage to the 69. Don't know if they'll do them again, but pretty cool stuff. Once again, that's about 10 minutes. All my stuff from 1970. Once again, appreciate the post comments. Talk to you again soon.